Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi's Cycle Service and happy Tuesday to you. So you can see I am in Mrs. Yogi's fly ride for a fly girl.
Ooh, smoked it.
And why am I in her ride? I'm in her ride because on the way home from, the whole saying of a good deed does not go unpunished. Well, on the way home from the Orphan Run last weekend, Mrs. Yogi broke down in this car. And when I tell you about the situation, you'll understand why I'm making this video. Not my normal video. Yes, this is a motorcycle channel, but I figure one of you guys out there watching this besides Chuck is probably a gearhead and can maybe help me answer this question. No error codes. So the situation was when Mrs. Yogi was driving home. By the way, this is a 2008 Honda Odyssey 6-cylinder. In case you were wondering. No special trim package. I think it's just a base model Honda Odyssey 2008. Whatever. The Orphan Run was over. I was heading back to the clubhouse, and I get a call from Mrs. Yogi, and she's just freaked out, panicked out. She's tore up from the floor up. It's just not good. Well, what happened? She's like, well, I was riding home. Everything was fine. She goes, I was coming up to a light where I turned right. I was putting my foot on the brake, and she's like, it was just like bucking. I couldn't figure out what's going on. She goes, and then I went around the turn, and I realized the accelerator was stuck. And I kept braking, and it wouldn't stop, so I threw it into neutral. I pulled over onto the side of the road, and when I went to neutral, the RPM went, woo, pulled over, hit the brakes, put it in park, and quick shut it off. I was like, dang. You okay? So she was fine, but let me tell you, her cage was rattled. So I got the call as she was burning up my phone as I'm riding up the road, so I pulled over so I could call her back. So I called her back. She told me the whole story. The pack kept on rolling. Chuck and I split off and went back. When we got to her, first thing I did when I pulled up behind the vehicle and parked is I looked down the floor. I didn't see any fluids on the floor, so I trying to figure out what's going on with this. So we get around, we pop the hood, we open up the hood, the serpentine belt looks fine, we pulled the dipstick, the oil looks fine, everything checks out fine. And I asked her, so what was going on? And then when she was telling me about the brakes pulsing, I'm thinking, well, if the throttle got stuck, because that's one of the things you said happened, if you're braking against that throttle as it's trying to accelerate, yeah, it might be, fighting it, and that could be why you think there's a brake problem. When there's really no brake problem, it's a stuck throttle problem. This, from what I understand, is an electronic throttle. So my first thought is, let's look at the floor and make sure there's nothing stuck around the gas pedal. You can clearly see there is nothing around that pedal. And it's not sticking. So I guess my question would be, how on earth would that get stuck? Because I would think if there was a problem, if it were an electronic throttle, very similar to like our Harley, that's throttle by wire. You've heard that term before. Electronic throttle. That's what the technology is behind this, the same thing. So what would cause that to stick? And if it were stick, I would think that would be a faulty electronic throttle body that it would throw a code. When I put the code reader on here, there were no codes. Now, is it one of those fancy $2,500 shop code reader? No, it's a cheap Amazon code reader, but the check engine light wasn't on. Didn't have a code for it. Maybe I need one of those fancy shop ones to check it out, but why? But what could be wrong, Yogi Clan? That's my question. That's the point of this video. What am I missing? Have you heard of this before? And I guess maybe the motor on the throttle body. I don't know. Let me know what you think. That's part one of this video. Part two of this video, I really want to give a shout out to. We had 4 YouTubers that were at the Orphan Run other than myself, and I got some stickers from them, and I want to give some shout outs to them. I also got some fan mail that I want to open up, so let's dive on to that, and I wish you all a happy Tuesday. Alright y'all, so we're at part 2 of this video. Thank you for sticking out to here, but we got my YouTuber sticker cabinet right there, and we're going to add some today. Say thanks for them coming, so I want to give them a little plug. One, many of you may know, and mind you, the 4 YouTubers put all 5 of us together. We're just little fish in the big sea of YouTube. But hey, I want to give these guys some plug because I really appreciate them supporting us. So one, you may be, if you're a subscriber to this channel, you may be familiar. I've mentioned him in the past. And he and I have been talking for a couple years, met once before, but he came back up with his sweet bride to support our run. It is Blue Bike and Doyle. And he joined me with her 2 wheels. Also, another YouTuber out of the North Carolina area, Maurice and Karen. There is his sticker. And lastly, so I kind of Doyle and Beth, I counted them both one each. Even though they come together as a package, it's still 4 different YouTubers in total, right? Out of this area, actually out of Speedway Harley Davidson, he's part of the Hog chapter over there. Another guy who's become a friend through YouTube, and it was great to hang and great to see him, and I wish him many blessings in any way we can support him. I know that he'll be supporting us, so thank you, Bob from Bob's Garage. Stop focusing on me, focus on the cart. Focus on, there we go, Bob's Garage. 3 other stickers I have here. One from our club that we've designed and one of the guys is making. It's an anvil, support 62 forged. Another one he made for Yogi Cycle Service. Focus, focus, keep it together. It's not focusing. There we go, Yogi Cycle Service. So I'm thinking of having that sticker made, because the ones that I have made, they're good, but they're kind of like this sticker, and I find those very hard, that vinyl, I find it very hard to separate it from and get it to stick right. So I like this one too. But I don't want to get like sued by Hanna-Barbera or whatever. Let me know in the comments what you like, if you like them. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out and supporting the Orphan Run. And yes, if any of you know what the heck is wrong with the Honda, I would really like to know that, because my wife is really, oh, look at this, is peeling really well. Great stick. There's one of Doyle's already, kind of crooked too. Sorry, Doyle. See if I can get Beth's on here a little better. Her 3 wheels. Not her 2 wheels, rather her 3 wheels. So yeah, if you know what's wrong with that Honda, I would really like to know, because like I said, my wife is really concerned about driving it, and honestly, I don't really blame her. Oh wow, that's peeling awesome. That feels much better than mine do. A little bit hard to read against that gray backing, but it turned out pretty good. I got one in there. Maurice and Karen there. Nice sticker there, Doyle. Good job. Bob's Garage. Put you over here near my bro, Bearded Biker Trash. Stick Bob's Garage there. Alright, y'all. So last thing is a mail call. Now that we got the stickers on the camera, we got a mail call going on. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you know I never do mail calls. I think I've done a mail call once. And when I do a mail call, that means I got something special. This mail call comes from Ichiban Moto. Really excited about this one. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. Some more stickers. His small, come on, focus. His small Ichiban Moto. Come on, focus. Nickeltown Customs. That's awesome. Do the Ton Cafe Racer. And for that awesomeness, he's giving it 5 out of 5 Ichiban Moto stickers. Sweet. He said he was sending me something, but I didn't remember what it was. So I guess it's good we're doing a sticker video. Let's stick these up here too. Right on. Thank you, Ichiban. Appreciate it. Alright, y'all. So that's really all I had for mail call. I got to get this place cleaned up because we still got a lot of supplies left over from the Orphan Run. They got to get put away. All of that junk right there. So I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any information about the Honda, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, y'all. Peace.